Hi everybody, Dr. Liz here. This is week 12 of our class, and this is our final week of class and of your classes in general at Rock Valley College. Next week is final exam week. So, a couple things going on. Let's take a look and see what we have happening in week 12, which is really not much. You did your last lab this past week. So what do we have this week going on? You've got to do your Chapter 12 Smart Book and your last chapter exam, which is over the last couple of chapters. I think it's 10 through 12, if I remember correctly, which is exam 4. If you're happy with your first 3 exam scores, you do not have to take the 4th exam. My recommendation, though, to see what would happen if you end up with a 0 exam 4 score, it is dropped, your lowest exam score is dropped, and that is to go to grades, and it won't let me do this because I'm not a student, but up in this upper right-hand column, you'll have the play the what if game, I like to call it, what if score. And you can put in different scores and see what your grade would be if you didn't take the last test. You have to take the final, so please don't skip that, but the last chapter exam, if you are happy with your 3 scores, maybe it won't change your grade much, if at all, if you don't take it, so take a look at that. PowerPoint for Chapter 12 for those that like it, and then this week you've got our last movie, Food Inc., which I think is a pretty good one. So the link is here and then the Dropbox when you're ready. Couple of last things. If you want to take the final exam, a couple of you already have, and finish out the class, you can do that. It's open. It'll be open through Thursday, May 16th. You do take this within Eagle, not in McGraw-Hill. So this will be the last week you go to McGraw-Hill for assignments. When you're ready for the final exam, you have just 2 hours. It's 50 multiple choice questions, and you take the quiz when you are ready to go. A couple other things that on top of that, your last extra credit opportunity. If you email me your name, how many 0 scores you have in the gradebook for labs, and then a statement of how your final grade is going to be affected based on how many labs you've missed, I'll give you 5 points extra credit. So what that means is if you go to the gradebook and you have 1 0 lab score, you would email me, Dr. Liz, hi, my name is Susie Smith, and I have 1 0 lab score, and because of that, my final grade will not be affected, meaning your final grade that's in Eagle will be the same letter grade that I put in when I transfer grades next week to RVC. If you have 3 zeros in the grade book, you'll tell me I have 3 zeros, and my final grade is going to be lowered by 1. If you have 4, tell me that, and your final letter grade is going to be lowered by 2. And if you have 5 or more zeros, chances are you're probably not watching this, but you would tell me that, and your final score is actually going to be a failing one for the class. So again, keep in mind that if you missed lab last week and you are at that critical window, or maybe you've already missed one before that and you don't want to lose the points, you can still complete last week's lab. Remember, it's 2 points per day penalty. So starting today, Monday, you already start with a maximum score of 13 out of 15. But again, if you've missed several, you need to get in and do that lab. So please get that in, and then late work is only accepted through this Friday, so keep that in mind too. And with that, guys, that's it. I will talk to you one more time at the beginning of next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.